Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Metroid Fusion. Actually said it right this time. In this episode, we're going to be going a direction the game wants us to go. So that's a good idea. You're gonna notice something a little strange. Is that we need the power of speed booster to actually get up there. I keep trying to do the backflip, but it's not letting me. Ah, crap. Probably still speed booster block. No. Actually worked. That's one security room that's actually pretty funny. And kinda cool. You have to break in instead of like find some other path. However, bad news bears. The X are now in. Which means we're not gonna have to fight enemies as well as do puzzles. And as our good old Adam friend said, we're going to have to make sure that... I'm not sure if we can jump through those with this. Yep. Okay, that makes things easier. Here's some more violent creatures. You'll notice some familiar faces too, the fire enemies. Okay, we have to break in somewhere else. As you can see, my health is already diminished quite highly, since... Yep, that's how it's gonna have to be, isn't it? Kind of thinking about recovering and saving our progress, but these enemies quite frankly scare me. I think this area actually has probably some of the most strength-based regular enemies, so just be mindful of that. Alright. Thankfully they give you enough distance to where you can shoot most of these monsters before they get to you, but they're still deadly. You want to shoot that, then run, and then slip down here. We can't do anything about these guys yet, so just try to avoid them. Seems our old friend the saxophone was here. There are two paths you can take in this room. I'm in the upper path because it gives you a missile tank. And also leads you up here. Where we need to go. There we go. That looks pretty suspicious. But then again, everything looks suspicious. We go through here. Super missile data downloaded. Hold on and press B. Instead of having regular super missiles like in Super Metroid, which is an entirely different thing, they just upgraded our regular missiles, which is, to be honest, awesome. One thing I didn't like in Super Metroid was switching between super missiles and missiles, because if you hit one over, you would end up having the grappling hook or the X-ray vision. Having it as one missile just helps. It makes things a lot more simple. However, go through here. And this area just got blown to pieces. And we can't leave. There's something dancing on the ceiling. You want to go down here because there is a save, and I believe there is also a regeneration room. Weapons and energy fully restored. If you did not go back and get that energy tank, I feel really bad, because it's gonna be rough with 4. And you're about to find out why. Kinda weird there was just this room here, but... works out, we got another missile pack. Puts us at 125. Go this way. Keep hearing explosions. It's a security bot. You want to make sure you hit it in the center. And also dodge its movements. When he shoots this, which is a firewall, try to get away from it as fast as possible, because it will burn you. And it will burn you for a lot. Generally try to get away from it and then go back in closer. That's generally a good thing to do. If you keep doing this, you should be able to avoid getting hit altogether. However, like I said, it's hard. And the more damage he gets, the more he shoots. You will keep doing it as well. It's just a little annoying. If you go in the center of it, you will also avoid it. If you're perfectly centered. Starting to get weaker. And he bolts, making a pathway for us to continue further. However, go back, heal, and save. Because you have the option, you could just go back and, you know, heal and save, and it's really great for that. That fight actually took me like a day or 2 days, something like that, to try to figure out to beat. It was really hard. I couldn't get the timing of the fire at all, and I didn't understand what it wanted me to do, which was kind of weird, but so long as you stay in the middle of his blasts and don't get attacked by his fire, you're pretty good for that fight. Also, data rooms have been exploded. Can't use it anymore. Oh man, I like that data room. Fortunately, we can't go over there. We're just gonna have to go up here. We don't have anything that can deal with that block. Thankfully, our super missiles now do a lot of damage. Just takes 1 instead of 2 now. Suspicious. Now this right here is a little jerky. If I'm not mistaken, E-Tank. We are now at 6. And we get spit out here. Now we can go back to our boss. I see that you encountered a rogue security robot. You may destroy it if you meet it again. Your safety is vital. But as to your brief, level 2 security locks are released. So sectors 5 and 6 are open. That means those sectors have likely been infiltrated by X. They are much harder to stop than we initially suspected. Sector 5 Arc is sub-zero. You're still susceptible to cold from the vaccine side effects. So you'll take damage if you've been set foot inside there. Avoid Sector 5 for now, but in the meantime, HQ is working on data to adjust your suit for extreme temperatures. Once we have the transmission, you can download it, but the X have destroyed all the data rooms you've used so far. I no longer doubt their capacity for critical thought. You'll have to use the data room in the night habitat. Sector 6, knock. Go to Sector 6 and access the navigation room there. Is your objective clear? Tread lightly, Samus. You're the only one who can do this. The X may be much more dangerous than we know. Yeah, I'd say. Well, this sector is now open to us to explore, now that we've completed it. For now, anyway. Incoming dispatch. Does Samus suspect anything? No, I do not think so. Good. Monitor her closely. Affirmative. Out. Well, that's susser than spam in a can of beans. Whoa, wait a minute. Now that we have green hatches open, we can go back to some of the previous sectors that we visited. Samus. There we go. Alright. Back in SRX we go. Alright, like I believe there's nothing there. What about that? Really? We may have need to come back with power bombs, because power bombs will actually tell you where to go. For stuff like that. Alright. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but her suit is starting to look very Metroid-y. Not sure if you noticed. The Nocturnal. The various suit data is here from HQ, ready to download. Get moving to a data room. There's a problem. X from the Sub-Zero sector are in Sector 6 knock. And they've been changed by the cold. If you absorb one, you'll be frozen from within. This seems like a deliberate tactic. Once you download the various suit modification, you'll be out of danger. Just be extremely careful until then. The knock data room is here. Remember, avoid the blue X. Use your beam to stun them in order to get by. Is your objective clear? Be careful. They are hunting you actively now, Samus. This area is very dark. Proceed with extreme caution. You couldn't install a flashlight in the suit. That being said, this is probably the most dangerous world for just pure jerkiness from as far as the X goes. If you absorb even one of those things, then you will start to die. Not to mention, because everything is so dark, it's hard to see things that you might not be able to see normally. Like so. There's more than just one of those things. I see. There's multiple paths, aren't there? This one's wrong. There we go. Energy tank. We're at 7 now, which means we have one full row. Crap. As you can see, that did so much damage. That's your first instance of them. You can shoot them to stun them, which I highly recommend doing, or you're going to die. No pressure. Any place where you see the frozen X, just don't go there. You're just gonna die. Ow, ow, ow. Being this low on energy tanks, I might actually go back for regeneration room. Because you can die in an instant if you have low energy tanks on this level. Out of our way, I need energy tanks. That, and I want to save getting that energy tank, because if I die, I'll lose it. But, with all that being said, I think we're actually going to continue this area in the next episode. See you guys then.